hard. We're tired of, you know what time it is. Keenan just felt like cooking. It's fresh off work. Got some, and check this out. I'm about to hook up this little dish that my wife turned me on to when we first met. She called it a nice little cook up. Check out what I got going. So I'm browning up some chicken wings here. Get these bad boys seasoned overnight with some of the Smith and Griffin original. Yeah. And we got these bad boys browning. They about ready to flip. And this is what I'm going to add to them. Peak game. Yeah, so I went on ahead and cut up some good cabbage. Just flip that chicken. That's what's in here. We got about 3/4, a little bit more than a half of a head of cabbage. I got half of a white onion. I got 3 cloves of garlic. It was some of them little tiny cloves, so it was like 1 big one and like 4 little ones. Got those chopped up. And then also, we got some carrots. So we're going to put all this together in a pot and make it something magical. Alright, so I got these wings browned up. They're not cooked all the way because we're going to throw them in a pot with the rest of them veggies that I showed you. So let's get to that. I put about a tablespoon of a little grease from the chicken in here just to saute up these onions. Get that going. And we're gonna keep it moving so it don't burn. Add that garlic. Get all that. Right, keep this moving. Right. And then I'm gonna add them carrots in there. Alright, I'm gonna let these go a minute, but not too long. Now we're gonna add this chicken up in here that we browned up. Bam! Nice chicken wing. Nice little quick something. When you want to throw something together during the cold weather. I remember the first time I had this, boy, it was amazing. And I couldn't believe I never had it before. And so I'm glad mi esposa showed me what's up. So we got the chicken in there. Put that there. And we're going to add water to cover the chicken. So I got this chicken covered with some water. We're gonna go ahead and cover this up and let it come to a boil, and we're gonna be back with the cabbage. Back in a minute. I mean, look how rich the damn. Oh, all right. Back in a minute. All right. So while this chicken is coming to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and drop the bomb in here. A little piece of habanero. Alright, let's let this finish up so we can be back with the cabbage and the rice. Alright, so you can see that the water is boiling. And to that, we can go ahead and add this cabbage. Alright, let's get that mixed down up in there. Get that cabbage down in there. We want it to know the chicken. We want the cabbage to know the chicken, the onions, the garlic in there, the carrots, the water, the Smith and Griffin. And we're going to go ahead and let this do its thug thizzle. Alright. We're going to let that boil up a minute, and we're going to be back with some rice. Back in a minute. Once this came to a boil, remove the lid, and it's been boiling now for about 20 minutes. And you just want to make sure the chicken is done. And that chicken is done. And as you can see, the liquid reduced right up in there. So that's just concentration of flavor. And to that, we're going to add, this is 2 1/4 cups of parboiled rice. All right. So we're gonna add that in there. This is about 4 cups of liquid in there. A little bit over 4 cups. That's why I added 2 1/4 cups of rice. So we're gonna stir that up in there. Let it come to a boil. Reduce the heat a little bit. We'll cover it, then reduce the heat and let this rice cook. We'll be back in a minute. I mean, look how rich that. Man, let me zoom in on that. You see how rich that juice is, that water? And the rice is just going to absorb that up. Like, all right, back in a minute. Okay, so after about 25 minutes, I shall reveal. Oh yeah, your eyes are not deceiving you. That's it. The carrots right there. Still got a little texture. I mean, look at that. Still got some texture. We got the chicken that I browned first using the Sniffing Griffins. I mean, look at the color on that chicken skin. And all that flavor got up in there. Also had a quarter of a white onion and about 3 cloves. It was 1 large clove and like 4 little ones, so like 3 large cloves of garlic, and some cabbage, and then we added that parboiled rice. So it didn't take that long. Let's get a bowl. Let it cool off first. I don't want to burn the shit out of myself. But I'm going to get some in a bowl and have it cool off, and then I'll be back with a bite. Before I plate this up, I will say that I added another 1/4 cup of rice, of the parboiled rice, so that brought it to 2.5 cups. And then before I did that, well, I had to remove some liquid. It was a little bit too much liquid for the rice, so I removed 1 1/4 cup of the liquid before I added the rice. Okay, so I got me a good little bowl of goodness here. I don't want to spill it. Let's get a little bit of the rice, cabbage, carrot held together. Then it's not mushy. It still got some texture. I mean, look at that. Man, that's good. And as I eat this, I just remember we dropped a habanero in there. So that little bit of, it is a nice spice. Seasoned it over, let the chicken sit overnight. Seasoned with some Sniffing Griffins. The original. Sniffing Griffins is good. It really is. And here's that chicken that I seasoned. I browned the chicken first. All right. This is amazing. And like I said, it's a little dish that my wife turned me on to. All right. Little something quick and simple for the cold weather. Y'all go ahead and knock that out. You know, you can switch up your meats. Try it with some, get some country style pork ribs and cube them bad boys up, and you know, let your imagination flow. You can even add like some squash, some pumpkin. You know what I mean? To remove the meat, a little vegetarian style. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She done hooked up plenty of dishes with some squash and some pumpkin. And the cabbage, boy, you know, that's just an all-time favorite. Simply seasoned, quick to do, something for the cold weather, something to put together real quick to feed the family. Nice, out of love. That's what it is. All right, appreciate y'all checking me out. Check out my other videos on YouTube, on Meta. I got a couple out there on TikTok, and also I got a series on Instagram on IGTV called Keenan Special Editions. And check me out. I got a page on there. Keenan just felt like it. Everybody be cool out there. Be safe. You know what time it is. More.